All right, Fit Lifers, Drew Canoli. It's another Mindset Monday. Today we're talking about mastery. Well, what is mastery? Everybody wants to be a master, but nobody wants to be an apprentice. Let's talk about it. So I recently read a book from Robert Greene called Mastery. Amazing book. I've read all of Robert Greene's book. This one just happens to be my favorite. Here's why. He talks about being an apprentice, learning every single day, reaching outside of yourself in the uncomfort zone and learning and not being afraid to learn. A lot of people assume that they're masters already so that they stop learning throughout their lives after they go to college and school, and then they just stay stagnant for their entire lives. People from the past, Charles Darwin, Thomas Edison, Tesla, Benjamin Franklin, were all apprentices. And what did they do? Well, they learned for years, some of them, almost a decade, before they had the ability and the revelation that came to them that then they were masters. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to become a master in 3 easy steps. Number 1 is the apprenticeship. How do you be an apprentice? Number 2, finding a master remotely. You don't have to be physically one-on-one with somebody. And then number 3 is teaching people so that you develop your mastery over time. So number 1 in the apprenticeship is to be humble and learn. In my younger years, unfortunately, there was some times when my ego would pop up and I thought that I knew more than everyone else. And this is a dangerous trap, Fit Lifer. When you wake up every morning and you're just like, you know what, I don't really need to learn. All the books that I read, all the people that I listen to, I already know more, so why should I learn? And that's a mistake. Because even if you're learning something that you've already learned before, you're embedding it further in your mind. You're becoming more of a master. So the apprenticeship basically means opening yourself up, being humble, learning as much as possible, and then getting outside of your comfort zone to learn even more. Even if it doesn't relate to what you do, being creative, learning a new language, writing. Instead of writing with your right hand all the time, try writing with your left. You're going to open up those different hemispheres in your brain to open up that creativity that you have. So when you're learning something, a little tip I'm going to share with you is act like you're learning it for the first time. Everything. Every single thing that you do, Fit Lifer, act like it's the first time, and you're going to retain so much more. You're going to have this newness, this ability to absorb like a sponge. I think that's one of my greatest gifts, is the ability to go in any situation, and if I like something that somebody's doing, I can learn it real quick because I act like I'm learning it for the first time. I take notes, I'm very attentive, different things like that, and that's exactly what you need to do, Fit Lifer. So number 2, recognize that masters can be remote. We have this amazing thing, I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's called Google, okay? Google, YouTube, 2 of my best friends. If I don't know something, I'm gonna get online and I'm gonna figure it out. I don't go to somebody and ask questions all the time. I can just go to the internet and download that information and then apply it to my life. So masters can be remote. There's free guitar lessons, free piano lessons, there's free MIT lessons. You can virtually download any information that you want with no exceptions, no excuses, and actually apply that to your life. You can learn anything, and that's the great thing about the internet. Step number 3, to achieve mastery, teach someone. See, I've read studies in the past, when you actually teach somebody, you're actually learning it more on your own. So if I show you how to do something, if I teach you something about health and fitness, maybe I just read a book and I want to explain it to you on video, that's just reinforcing what I've learned, and I'm actually going to learn it at a much deeper level. So I want you to start teaching everyone. Maybe you set up a program to read a book every other week, like I do, or every week. And then after that, you're going to explain it to somebody what you learned. Every single time you learn something, explain it to somebody else. And that is going to bring you to a level of mastery unlike anything you've ever seen before, Fit Lifer, and I'm excited for it. So again, the 3 steps. Number 1, to achieve mastery, you have to be an apprentice. You have to go into everything and act like you're learning it for the first time. Step number 2, a master can be remote. They don't have to be right there one-on-one with you. And step number 3, teach it and learn it even more. Learn it on a deeper subconscious level. So those are the 3 steps in this Mindset Monday. Now let's talk about who won the book this week. So Silly Me 661 is winning the book from last week. Which book we were giving away is Mastery, which is cool. So the book's coming out to you. Robert Greene, one of my favorite books, my man. Enjoy it. Let us know what you think. Again, to win the book next week, Fit Lifer, leave a comment below this video. Let me know and the rest of the community what you learned from this video and how you're gonna apply it to your life. I'm Drew Canoli. I'm looking forward to your transformation. Remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you next week.